My first encounter with Junior Achievement Nigeria was a STEM camp I attended in 2014, where Oracle and Junior Achievement Nigeria staff taught us programming skills for over 3 days. They organized a competition on the third day of the program, and my team won. It was an exciting experience that really developed my interest in STEM and also led to more programs, including the Junior Achievement Nigeria Company Program and more STEMs competitions. I attended Cairo Favored College, and in 2016, my high school Cairo Favored College participated in Junior Achievement Nigeria Company of the Year program. We manufactured a programmable dot matrix LED display, which we sold to small-scale entrepreneurs in our locality to help them advertise their businesses more effectively to the public. My company won the National Company of the Year, and we were selected to represent Nigeria at the African Company of the Year program in Harare, Zimbabwe, 2016. As the president of the company, I learned crucial business and leadership skills at the age of 14, which still guide my decisions as of today. Jan introduced me to African Leadership Academy and mentored me through the application process, which led to a full 2-year scholarship. The mentoring has continued, and I just completed a summer program at Northwestern University in the United States. Clearly, my interest in STEM, sparked by all those years ago by my first Jan program, still lives on in me. Jan changes people's lives, and I'm a living proof. In this video, you will meet 20 people representing the million lives that Jan has touched over the past 20 years. Join me in congratulating Junior Achievement Nigeria for 20 years of impact. My name is Boetiko, and I am Jan.
To achieve higher levels of performance, they say you must continually innovate. That is the driving idea behind Junior Achievement Nigeria. For 20 years, Jan has impacted the lives of almost 1 million students in over 10,000 classrooms across the country. The organization has come to be recognized as the breeding ground for visionary youth with its practical approach to learning, which significantly enhanced the lives of beneficiaries in their various endeavors. We are Jan, and this is our 20-year story.
Junior Achievement is a non-profit that educates and inspires young people to be responsible for their future. We teach financial literacy, entrepreneurship, and work readiness to young people to get them ready for the world of work, not just to be personally successful, but to also be socially responsible.
The vision and aspirations of the organization are greatly propelled by the passionate and selfless contributions of the pioneer volunteers, who could also be seen as co-founders, having been part of the team from the very beginning.
I joined Junior Achievement of Nigeria 20 years ago. I was actually the first staff after Simi. We started from the very first day together. And I think it was the way Simi sold Junior Achievement to me at that time. I was just coming back from graduate school, getting my master's, and she was talking about this whole idea of teaching young people to become entrepreneurs. And I was very, very excited about it. First of all, because it was a very new initiative. Second, because it was something that hadn't been done in Nigeria at that time. So it was one of those things I was really looking forward to, and that's why I got involved in it.
My time with Junior Achievement started like about 18 years or so ago as a young analyst in Arthur Andersen. We attended a session where Junior Achievement was introduced to us as a new international NGO that's setting up in Nigeria, that's looking for volunteers. And for me, I think it was a no-brainer.
Whilst benefiting immensely from the support of our notable partners, Jan created an avenue for corporate organizations to give back to the society and people from whom they profited. Jan brought to the fore the CSR narrative in Nigeria.
We've come a long way. I remember when I brought Jay to Nigeria, CSR was not part of the Nigerian lexicon. We had maybe companies who donated to orphanages, but it wasn't a corporate strategy. And now, 20 years later, we have a number of companies who support us, who actively not just volunteer with Junior Achievement, but with a whole host of organizations.
Jan is also credited with setting the pace for the volunteering culture in the corporate workforce, as it inspired the practice from trickles to a surge in various sectors and industries. Over the years, our volunteer force has grown to over 4,000 and continues to grow as the organization partners with many corporations to develop their volunteer day activities.
Jan opened me up into that sharing spirit and the quest to know more. I believe in teaching. Right? If I know something, I'm happy sharing it with you. At least if two of us know it's better than me knowing it alone. It takes the pressure off me.
I find fulfillment in giving out a part of me. One thing I realized about volunteering is it shows that there are some things inside of us that are not seen, they're intangible. You know, money can't buy those things. Volunteering helps us to use these things to make impacts.
The first and most important is our students, our beneficiaries who benefit from our programs. We want them to go away from an interaction with Junior Achievement an entirely new person.
Since inception, the body continuously explores avenues and innovative ideas to drive maximum impact. This search has led to the development of various micro-segments to cater to specific groups for special focus on people who would otherwise be lost in multitude. Among these segments include the Venture in Management program VIMP, which introduces beneficiaries to the 21st century business realities with curated themes to develop skills that are paramount and incidental to running thriving businesses and to produce world standard business leaders. The incredible impact of this program is recognized in CSR, as many leading NGOs in Nigeria are currently led by VIMP alumni.
Honestly, VIMP was a life-changing experience for me. So it gave us a narrow peep into the world of organizations, and I think at the end of the day, one of the most important things that VIMP did for those of us who attended was to give us confidence that we could face the world and we could contribute in a meaningful and impactful manner for the various organizations that we've been assigned to work with.
Major takeaway moment for me from VIMP was surprisingly a single sentence where one of the facilitators, if I remember correctly, it was Okenelama, and he said, early in life, you're going to have to make a decision to be or to have. And if you choose to be, it may take longer, but you will certainly have. If you choose to have, you would almost certainly have to sacrifice being.
So what I wrote in my essay was, and that's still what I do, really my interest and my passion in wanting to build a career in the nonprofit space, just learning more about it, because it was something that I didn't really see a lot of people around me doing. And because Junior Achievement itself was a nonprofit, I thought that, okay, that was a good thing. So I spoke more around what I wanted to do and needing to grow and build my leadership experience in the nonprofit space.
VIMP was very exciting for me. I got into VIMP with a simple question. Would I cut it as an entrepreneur? I wasn't sure. And in the course of the week, having gone through lots of, lectures, case studies, sleepless nights, working it out until the end of the week, I think it was pretty clear to me that somewhere down the line, entrepreneurship would be a part of my story or my journey. Fast forward 10 years later, I then dabbled into entrepreneurship.
Junior Achievement Nigeria is doing a great work in the area of youth development. I really commend them for coming this far to this point. That's a whole long time in youth development.
VIMP was more than I expected. I mean, I feel like nobody prepared me for what VIMP turned out to be, right? I mean, till today, I still help my friends rewrite their CVs, and it's based on what I learned from VIMP.
To Junior Achievement, congratulations is what I say first. For many things. One, for making me what I am today. for giving opportunities to many young people across Nigeria. I know it's in the hundreds of thousands right now, and keep doing it. Every young Nigerian deserves a junior achievement experience.
In adopting the propositions of the SDG Goal 5, Jan zeroes in on girls and women and their peculiar needs in the evolving work environment with the Lead Camp initiative. The program empowers outstanding girls to become high-achieving women by expanding their minds to question narratives, take charge, and redefine their positions and contributions in the corporate world. The results have been magical, as told in the lives of more than a few notable women in our society today.
What Lead Camp taught me is self-confidence. It was just really an eye-opening experience, and it was also a validating experience for me to come to that platform and win most outstanding participants out of 50 girls that I didn't know and, didn't know me. It was really very heartwarming and surprising. I didn't even know that the award existed. I was just being myself and, being an embodiment of everything that I had learned.
Coming to camp was another experience because most of the people who came to speak to us at camp in that year were like female entrepreneurs. So I remember sitting in that hall and looking at these women and thinking to myself, wow, so women are holding the fort in these various industries. I want to be like that one day. It just really set me on that path to know that, okay, you know what, if these women who come to us at this camp achieve these things that they achieved, then I too can. And thank God we're here today.
Things I've taken away from Lead Camp. Think about what you think about. It's so important. You are what you expose yourself to. What you expose yourself to is what you take in. What you take in is what you give out. I think the work Jan is doing through Lead Camp is very, very, very impressive. Being in Nigeria, where the society is so focused on men, a lot of times we forget women and young girls and their development. So it's so important that Lead Camp is not even closing itself off to Lagos in its efforts. It's bringing together girls from all over the country.
With the Company of the Year program, Jan has put a flashlight on essential skills required for excellence in entrepreneurial field, focusing on innovative solutions, team spirit, and lots more. We have raised a community of successful entrepreneurs who acknowledge the body as an outstanding incubator for any aspiring entrepreneur. Jan students from Ajegule are currently the reigning African Company of the Year champions, an indication of how the program develops students from any background into champions.
I learned lots of skills that's during the company program, like teamwork. Now, no man is an island. We all have to work together to achieve a common goal. You can't do it alone. Even if you try to do it alone, you would burn out quickly.
A very prominent arm of the institution includes the amazing network of teachers and staff who consume themselves to light the way for others, imparting knowledge, while also serving as role models and mentors. This network is seen as the Jan powerhouse, and the organization's agenda will hardly be achieved without the background force.
One thing that is certain that I've seen over the years is that most of our beneficiaries that come in concert with Junior Achievement Nigeria have been able to excel in life.
That I believe that in a few years we're going to start having CEOs of multinationals who will say that they were part of the Junior Achievement programs earlier in their own life and all. So I see it as a major contributor towards meeting socioeconomic needs that we have as a nation.
When we started with Jan, it was like a child's play. We just saw it as one of those organizations that comes around, maybe after a while to filter away. But we discovered that it was a relationship that was meant to last by the consistent coming of Jan to us, encouraging the school, and the various competitions they've been coming on with, we've been attending and not doing badly. So that gives us an encouragement that it is a worthwhile relationship, so we should keep it up.
The program run by Jan has given to me personally and my students, the school equally have benefited immensely from Jan program, ranging from the company program, World Dignity Day, financial literacy programs, and so many others. It has been quite interesting.
I'm really hopeful and enthusiastic about Nigeria. I believe that our government will get it. I believe that the civil society and the NGOs will partner together. I really believe in this. I think is SDG 17 that talks about partnerships and collaborations. So I'm a strong believer in partnerships as the way to really create impact going forward. So I look forward to any companies or non-profits that want to partner with us going forward to please stand up. We're ready to partner with you. Thank you.
The journey to 20 years has been incredible, with the overwhelming support of all stakeholders, even more brightened by the measure of impact in the lives of beneficiaries. And as organizations look to the future, we're enjoying the public and corporate organizations to partner with us in achieving more exploits. It has taken us 20 years to reach 1 million students in Nigeria, but with your help, we can reach the next million in just 5 years through technology, and in so doing, create 10,000 digital entrepreneurs by 2025 who will contribute significantly to building a vibrant economy in Nigeria. Join us.